Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not here with you today because I went around the world non-stop in a balloon, even though Air Liquide provided the helium to pump up the balloon. I'm not here either because I went around the world in a solo aeroplane, even though Air Liquide provided me with the oxygen I needed to survive throughout this journey. But I'm here because I know that there are solutions to protect the environment. We have these solutions today. They're economically profitable, they create jobs, and they can boost our global economy. And we see that we can change the whole narrative regarding the environment. Until now, the environmental discourse was not particularly stimulating. We were told that it would be very expensive, requiring many sacrifices, that we would have to live with less comfort, less mobility, less economic growth. Now, this really didn't give rise to a lot of enthusiasm, and this is perhaps now why we still have more CO2 emissions than we did when the Green parties appeared. So I think we need to change the narrative. We need to show that environment can create jobs, it can be profitable, that it provides new industrial economic opportunities, which are very encouraging. And this is what we have sought to display with the Solar Impulse Foundation and our partners, including Air Liquide. We've sought to identify all around the world over 1,000 solutions that are existing, environmentally friendly solutions. I was told that this was impossible. I love being told that things are impossible because this really stimulates the teams. On the 13th of April last year, we went over the 1,000 mark, and we now have 1,400 solutions. What are these solutions? These are systems, products, materials, sources of energy, which exist here and now, which protect the environment in water, construction, mobility, energy, agriculture, and industry. Part of these solutions, of course, come from Air Liquide, such as the production of biomethane as a fuel, or the use of CO2, carbon dioxide, for water cooling towers, and of course, hydrogen. As Benoît Potier explained earlier, hydrogen is now considered as a decarbonated energy vector. It has become an essential vector when we talk about the energy transition. Benoît Potier and Air Liquide was one of the pioneers, and I remember a visit that we made together to the auto show, I think 7 or 8 years ago. And at the time, there was significant interest in hydrogen vehicles. So now it goes further because we're talking about using hydrogen to manufacture decarbonated steel, decarbonated fertilizers. These are fascinating areas, fascinating industrial opportunities. Now, I'm saying all this for a very specific reason, which is that all this will enable us to get out of, to resolve the dilemma that we are being told about constantly, which is meant to be intractable. In other words, this was presented as a choice between reducing growth, which would lead to social chaos, lack of means for health, education, pensions, if we go into that kind of model. And the other part of the dilemma is so-called unlimited growth, which also provides chaos through environmental disasters and chaos. Now, if both aspects of this equation are not acceptable, then we need to reject both of them, and we need to go down a third road. And this is what I call qualitative growth, where we develop the economy, replacing what pollutes by what protects the environment. In other words, we're going to be able to get out of this dogma which we've had, whereby economic development was based only on the quantity of production, quantity of consumption, quantity of waste, quantity of pollution, and to move into a quality-based, efficiency-based model. Because when we become efficient, when we reduce the use of energy sources in order to achieve even better results, then very clearly, be it a company or an individual, then we are going to achieve financial savings, which will enable us to boost spending power and also to pay back the initial investments. And this is extremely interesting because it clearly enables us to reconcile environmental concerns and the economy. Now, quality growth will involve innovation, technology, and with innovation technology, that means that we're not basing this on hypothetical developments for the future and doing nothing now. No, not at all. I'm very encouraged when I look ahead to the future to see that major companies such as Air Liquide are already doing a very great deal in providing solutions in terms of investment, reconversion, diversification, new products, in a word, solutions in order to improve the quality of life on this planet. And therefore, in this kind of general meeting, I would like to say well done and thank you.